Hi guys, welcome to Reality React channel. In this channel, we watch reality TV shows to react, recap, and for the fun of it. And today, I'll be recapping Married at First Sight Mzansi Season 2, Episode 1. But before I do that, we're only left with one couple that stayed together from Season 1, which was Thabang and Makomo. And those are the couples that the whole of South Africa was going. Makomo is feeling herself, so this relationship won't work. But they are still together, guys. The other ones have decided to go their separate ways. Even Koto and, not Koto man, even Sebenzile and Witebo, who we thought were like more stable. They lacked drama. They were just, people who were there for each other. The games they played, but they were not into them like that. But okay, for this show, we have from the bright sides. For this season, we have Nelisa, who's 39. She's a credit analyst, and she has she's looking for a relationship. She has one kid, and she has been in an abusive relationship where the guy was telling her that even your younger sister will get married before you do because your things are not aligned, I guess. And I don't know. She thinks she's the one who has the father wound in terms of like the father left and all of those things. And he ended up passing on the same year that she had to end the relationship. And we have Makoto Fumodi, who's a full-time actress, but that face is not facing for me. I can't recognize where she's from and stuff like that. But I think she's going to get married in the next episode because she didn't get married in the first one. And we have Portia, who's 35. She's a flight attendant. She has been married for a year, and I think she thinks she's funny, or she laughs as she's talking. Because at one point she says something that I was like, okay, ma'am, why are you saying things that do not sound right? She's laughing and she's saying, I beat up people. I will take you there if you want me to take it there. And I'm like, okay, good for you. But then we have Alisa Mpaki, who is a credit and control supervisor. We have a lot of finance people here, because even the guy, one of them was in finance, and she's been married for 9 years before. I think she was married, because she's 33, she was married from 22 years old, and she didn't say much about her kids. I guess we'll find out more about her in the next episode. The grooms, the people who are going to marry these women. Why am I forgetting them? We have Themba, who's 38. He's a DJ and also in finance, but we found out it's mostly logistic because he has a company that transport people, because he's Themba the transporter. And he has 2 kids, and he had 2 kids with his ex, and he didn't say that he was married or he has paid lobola. Only Bongani had said that he had paid lobola before. And we have Tepo Mia, who's 37, an IT specialist, and he is looking forward to this relationship that he's going to get into. And we have Bongani Luvalo. He was looking forward to having a wife. He's an entrepreneur. He makes shoes. He sells them, school shoes and stuff like that. And he wants to take his wife. And he has a father wound as well. Like, guys, can fathers stay? At least the fathers of our generation must stay for their kids, because a lot of people who go on to these shows, they have father wounds. Their fathers left. We can't be going around like this. We need to do better as a country anyway. But I think he has addressed that because he has written a book. He's probably still going through it. And also, I feel like he's healing it through the relationship he has with his daughter, because he seems like a present father for his child. And then we have Nkululeko Mahlangu, who is a logistic owner. He wants to wait 2 months before they can go with the partner. And the guys are shocked once they meet. So they start by going into the bachelorette and bachelor party, and that's where the guys talk about what is their expectations. Some of them are willing to wait, some of them are willing to hear what the partner says. And the girls as well, as they meet, they're busy complimenting one another, and they're complaining about how the streets are cold, and also the fact that the streets are very, very cold towards beautiful women. I think what we have seen is that men will like act like they want you because you look beautiful, and then you think it's a relationship. Can't they were just testing you, and they just leave you like that after one night, whatever. I don't know if it's a one night stand or it's a one night what. So those type of things. So also, with regards to some of these people like Portia, she says that she wants someone who looks handsome. She wants someone who's well built. She wants someone who knows what they are doing in life. She just wants someone who is ready made. And then we go to the specialist. We have the marriage therapist, who is Mr. Pastor X. He's also an officiator of the weddings, and he's looking forward to this. And it's one of the reasons that some of these therapists says that they are hoping that, you know what, the people who will come to this show are people who are looking forward to the relationship. And I guess when this show was shot, the couples that I spoke about at the beginning were still together, the three couples. Only Tammy and Zitobile had broken up. So when they had, imagine they've been sitting on this thing for so long. I hope none of them are like Tammy went with these guys, because Tammy just was weird. Anyway, we have a relationship therapist who deals with childhood trauma, because she believes some of the reasons why we are going through a lot in relationships is because of childhood trauma. She's going to address this in this show. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't, but I think it's not always trauma, but it's always like, because, people have written books about how we choose partners based on, especially if you're a girl, you choose partner based on your father. So if your father was like an absentee type of person, if you have not healed that trauma, you are likely going to choose someone like him. This is quite sad. Yeah, that's Tabang Mashiho, who ended up saying that some of you think that you know love, but you do not know, but you don't. You know survival. I'm like, go Mashiho. Go Tabang, actually. And then we have a sexologist who's Dr. Mpume Zenda, and she doesn't believe that there's anything called bad love. She thinks everything can be fixed through talk. I guess there are people who goes and see these people. And there's Uncle L, a therapist. He believes that he's going to allow these people to come in, and then they express themselves and all of those, how their relationship manifests and all of those other things. So at one point we meet Themba, because I think Themba had like a vlog of some sort. He went home to see his mom and show us his culture and all of that, and people are dancing there. There was no music though. I guess it was because of copyright issues, but they played some song for us to see his culture. None of these people actually did that. I think Themba was trying too hard. And also, as they are sitting there and trying to match these people to say Mang will be with this person and someone else will be with this person, they feel like they overlooked Portia's point to say that she wants someone who is well built, because Bongani, that they ended up matching her with, is like a gym person. He gyms, he runs marathons. So he thinks that with her help, they are going to work on their relationship and make it, make it boom, make it make sense. It's for me, I'm just like, I don't know, because if someone says that's their preferences, and then you as a matchmaker, you say, I wish they brought matchmakers, not that these people, they are not good at it. I wish they could bring matchmakers, because these people, even if they have done the interviews and people have expressed what they like and also what they don't like, what their deal breakers are, and also asking, why are you on Marriage at First Sight? No one will say, I am on Marriage at First Sight because I want to grow my numbers on social media. They will all say that the streets are cold and they want to, someone whom, one of them, Bongani, said that he's actually here because he knows that the person he's going to meet does not know him. So they are going to build a proper foundation and stuff like that. That's a valid answer, But okay, I feel like the therapist shouldn't have questioned people's preferences, because it's just a preference. Also, a preference is not a deal breaker. We know that, but do not be going around saying it's just a preference. It can't break anything. Okay, when he didn't talk to the person, especially. Okay, so they are matched, and so Bongani and Portia are matched, Themba and Nelisa are matched, and then they all go to their families to tell them that they would like for them to come to their weddings. And with Nelisa, her mom is happy for her and she would like to attend the wedding, but they had sort of like reservations. And with Themba, I don't know, his nephew is questioning the decision, but someone else in the family tells him that Themba is a grown man. If he wants to go on this show and get married, it should be allowed. And I like that. And he says that they are going to give them support. With Portia, their sisters are busy laughing about how will she deal with it if the man that they chose for her is like curvaceous and is not manly and all of those things. And I get their joke, but I'm just like, it's not. You can't be joking like this. Now it sounds like you're body shaming the man that she still hasn't met. Anyway, Bongani's friends, they are questioning him, but you know what? They are going to help him choose a suit. And at the wedding, Portia calls her mom to tell her that she's getting married. Remember when they were trying to she was trailing everyone, her sisters. She said, I am so scared to tell my mom and I don't know how I'm going to take it. Anyway, she ended up calling her mom and her mom is like, why are you dressed like that? What are you doing? And then she tells her mom that I am getting married, and her mom is like, okay, I'm going to bless you. And she starts crying and I'm like, you're going to ruin the makeup and the dress. But anyway, she ended up getting married. And at the wedding, she's not attracted to Bongani. That Bongani is happy. He even wrote her a letter before to express his love and the fact that he couldn't wait to meet her and that she is going to take care of her and all of those things. And then it sounds like, oh guys, you know, Portia is a beautiful woman, but I don't know if it's that wig or it's the fact that she's not attracted to this guy that makes her looks the way she looked on her wedding day. She didn't look excited after she saw him. And also her sisters as well were like, none. But guys, I feel like if really looks are important to you, what are you doing marrying people you do not know? Even if the streets are cold and it took you 5 years to leave your ex-husband and they cheated on you, these good-looking, gorgeous South African men, African men or whatever, I don't know whether. Yeah, these good-looking men that you have been chasing for the past 5 years or 6 years that she has been divorced. And now you are on marriage at first sight, right? And then now you're like, I'm questioning her decisions. Because I'm just like, Mama, what are you doing here? You can't be doing this show if looks are really that important to you. Then you should be going out by yourself, looking for a handsome man, not hoping that the therapists are going to look for a handsome man for you. I don't think their match is not good. I just think, and I was led towards the end when she said that she's going to overlook the fact that he doesn't look good. And then she lies to him. When the pastor asks, how do you feel about him? She's like, he's cute. I'm like, why are you lying? You don't have to lie. You can just say, I am looking forward to exploring this instead of lying. But anyway, she says towards the end, she tells us, you know what? She's going to explore this and see how it goes. And then there's Nelisa and Themba. Oh, they are both excited to see each other. And they love each other. They say their vows. And then Themba even promises to love her alone forever. He's not doing that Themba thing. And he is going to do everything. And also her son had attended the wedding. Themba's mom couldn't attend, the one we met when they were doing the introductions of him, and she couldn't attend because of other functions that she was doing. And then they go to the reception, and as they are doing, and they do the kisses, these ones when they say you may kiss the bride and I pronounce you husband and wife they are excited about their marriage. But then she go to the reception, and Nelisa's mom asks Themba, "Oh, Themba, I want Amalobola here." And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna be bringing elephants and buffaloes for you, not cows, because I love your beautiful girl and she makes me happy. And I'm like, is it infatuation or this is love at first sight? Because if it's love at first sight, I love it for them. Honestly, I do. And also, this Bongani, I'm going here and there. And then when they get to their rooms, they found the roses on the bed. They're sitting one side from one another. But you know what? You can see that these ones, it's going down tonight. Even the sleeping arrangements, they are not bothered by it. They didn't even mention it that much. And I'm like, love it for you. It's not awkward. It's for people. And you know, I love this season because it brought almost all the men that are there are supposed to be matured. If you're above 86, guys, you can't be still acting like a child as a man. It's not acceptable. And the women are also matured. I mean, like the youngest one is 32, which is the Makoto, who's an actress. So I think that, you know, it's making sense there. I think this is why they are both ready, and they probably all have settled in their careers. If they change their careers, then it's just because people have options. And then we have Portia and Bongani. Awkward. Portia's sisters are not also helping. They're busy saying that she will learn to love him. And I'm like, okay, got that from where? Because this girl is not happy with the choice that she got. And even when they go to the room, remember I told you Themba and Nelisa are sitting next to one another. These ones are sitting like close to one another, but they are sitting because they have no choice or something. They are even saying, Portia is even being awkward, saying that they want them to wash dishes in the bathtub. And I'm like, Mama, what are you saying? Huh? What are you saying? Where are you getting that from? Because now you're being awkward. It's an awkward interactions, but I don't blame them. I hope when she said that she would like for them she will explore this because she believes that there's a reason why they meshed her with Bongani. She has trust in them. In the specialists that have messed up with her. And I'm just like, girl, but we love it for you. If it works out, we are happy for them. If it doesn't, then they can just let it go without issues. Even the sleeping arrangements, she's saying that she's gonna sleep in the other room. I'm like, you go, Portia. I feel like walking into this whole process is actually a better idea than jumping into it, because the next thing, like Unkululeko said that he wants to give the 2 months before you can get to the bed. I feel like it makes sense, because the next thing you are stigmatized there and you can't get out and it's toxic or whatever the case might be. And also you just met this person almost 2 months ago. If you're not ready to take off your clothes, you shouldn't. And Nelisa and Themba on the other side, they're busy saying it's hot. He's busy saying, you know what, I should maybe try to help you get out of the gown. And I'm like, ooh, good for them though. We love it for them. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. That was the end of the episode. We are going to see the other people being most the next week. And we are going to see their process and how it will work out. See you.